What's up, guys? Tengen today. Tengen, when he realizes Daki is probably two demons. So this is a pretty cool pose. He looks really intense, looking into sort of the camera. Kind of a profile picture. A little bit 3/4, but mostly profile. So I'm on a landscape page. Use pencil eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. I'm going to start with his nose, right? Because we're in profile. So you just start with this kind of letter L shape for a profile. So center point here, just come over to the right a little bit, and then we'll do this kind of L, okay? So we start here, we'll go down, and then it goes in and across. Okay, so we got this kind of letter L sort of thing going on here. You can make it pointier or not. He has a pretty pointy nose, so you got a bit of room there. His nostril will go just up from this line, just here. Right? And now for the nose, we're going to put the brow. So you're going to make this kind of a Z shape then as well. So up here, we're going to like curve around for his brow. Okay? And this will go all the way up to his headband, so we might as well finish it. So we'll just go up this way. So normally we do the eyebrow because the eyebrow sort of touches the brow. If you know where the brow is, you know where the eyebrow is. But he doesn't really have eyebrows. He has just these kind of hatching marks just here. Right, so he just has these kind of light sort of hatching lines just across from the brow there for eyebrows. And then the eye will be kind of underneath this, just across from this point here where the nose, where the brow becomes the nose, right? Just up from there, because his head is kind of tilted down. So his eye will start like here, right? And we'll curve it around. It's a real big sort of curve. Bump underneath my page. Oh, tape. Right, so this kind of comes to a spike, right? You want to thicken it up a bit. And it gets thin. So it's thick on this end, and then it gets a little bit thinner as we go down here. And then the back comes down like so. And then this will come across, kind of a light, thin line coming across this way. And up to his tear duct, just here. And you'll have just his tear duct in there. So then we have his iris. It's not like a perfect circle or anything. It's usually drawn with kind of angles in Demon Slayer. And kind of around and sort of angles like that. And then he's got no pupil, just this kind of shaded line just on top of his eye here. And then you could have like some extra kind of lines just coming, eyelid lines and stuff coming around here. And some like extra lines coming around his eye like that. Okay. So on the other side, what we can see of his eye, we can just see these tattoos that he has on his forehead around the other eye. And then maybe a little bit of his iris here and the pink of his eye just in there. Then we come down and finish his face. So from the bottom of his nose, his lip comes out into there. Bottom lip sticks out into here. So like the mouth is like this letter M when the character is in profile, right? This kind of M shape. And then his chin will come down there and it'll curve around and eventually become his jaw, right? Which will go up that way. But we'll just finish his mouth first. You just have a line for his mouth here. And then this goes down like that, right? So he's looking kind of serious, and he's got like a little dimple just on the end. And a shadow, that standard diamond shadow that Demon Slayer characters have. Right, so we'll finish his jaw, up the side, and then up towards his ear. You can leave a bit of a gap. They like to do that in Demon Slayer. And then his ear is here, and he's got earrings on his ear, so we'll go earlobe. We'll just draw the ear and then add the earrings on, and we can erase anything we don't need. Up around. Like this, down into there. And then we have like lines inside for his ear. In Demon Slayer, they do a lot of sort of. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Right, so like lines like this. A lot of sort of ear lines. And then those earrings. Like so. And then we'll go. So his headband comes across here, and he's got all these jewels and stuff, right? But we'll just go over to the forehead and add the headband first. Right, and this will kind of come around, and then we'll add the jewels after. Get the main shapes in. Comes around there, the front. And there's like this big jewel that sticks off here, right? So he is the flashy one. Right, kind of like that. And then there's these lines on the sides of these jewels. And then like a bottom line for the headband, just to show that it kind of sticks off his head. There. His sideburn is here. And it kind of goes up. There's all these jewels that hang down here. So we'll just try and get sort of his neck and his shoulders and stuff, and then the top of his head before we add all that detail. So like his head, it's like bumpy for his hair, right? So we got like two parts. First part there. And then this comes back around. Bumping as we go. Because it's kind of like folded sort of hairlines, and his neck goes back that way. And this is like a spiky hairline there. And then he's got a ponytail at the back. And then his collar comes along here. Kind of comes down this way, down the front here. This has a black section. And then extra lines just inside the white section. Like the front of his collar or chest goes this way. Like so. Right, so before I go on, I'll finish like all the jewels and things and details up here, right? There's a bit of shadow underneath his jaw. And like some lines just down his jaw there. Then we have 3 jewels coming across his ninja headband. We drew one already. And then this goes down that way, and then some lines just around the outside just to make it look a bit 3-dimensional. You gotta add these. that, and then jewel inside here. Give it the line on the outside. That, right? And then he has all these hair texture lines up here. That, and then this goes across to there. So, right? And the front of his neck, I forgot, is here as well. So, jewels that hang down, okay? So this takes a bit of time. So because they're kind of like, there's a lot of lines in them basically. So you just have these angled sort of beads. And they get progressively smaller as we go down. So sometimes you might have a small one and then a big one. And you just draw right over what you've drawn already, and you can erase or color over. Right, so anything in there you'd want to get rid of, and then add your sort of extra lines on top, right? So you're just trying to make them look sort of three-dimensional, basically, adding these sort of lines like this. Right, like that, and then he has beads that come down this side as well. Excuse me, bit of a sore throat. Right, that kind of thing, and then we'll add some of these lines, texture lines, just to try to make them look like little diamonds hanging off. I wonder if they're real diamonds. Is he that flashy? He probably is, let's be honest. Okay, and then anything you need to erase or color over, you can. Right, so he's got a big shoulder here, right? So we're sort of side on, right? So he's got a big shoulder line, right, that comes down this way. Right, he's real muscly, right? But we got like some black chest clothing this way. Like big shoulder. Going like back this way. And then like deltoid muscle vein or something here. Shoulder going in that way. And then his back, right? He's got all this stuff hanging off his back. So let's just say like his back will go here. Right, and then we can see like this, I don't know what they are, just like piece of fabric that hang off his back. Never noticed it before. And there's another one here. There. Right, and then his other shoulder like sticks out just around the back here. And again, there's like some veins. Back keeps going that way. And then I guess some writing. On his back. These sorts of shapes, they're not sort of, they're all turned sideways, so they're all skinny. That. And that's basically it. That's how to draw Tengen Uzui profile from Demon Slayer. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.